Hello learners and welcome to Modern World 2 week 11. We're going to continue with Can We Trust the Numbers? And this week we are just working on week 11. And you can see here the assignment, very similar to last week, just a different topic, still looking at the data, the bias, can we trust the numbers? Okay, so we're going to, the checkpoint for this week is understanding data from Holodomor. We're moving on from our topic from last week, which also looked at the Great Leap Forward, and this is going to be again with data, but just a different topic dealing with genocide. Okay, our learning target continues to be I can successfully understand how statistics can be misleading. And this week I added in the topic of genocide to your definitions, just so that you know it is a deliberate killing of a large group of people of a particular nation or ethnic group. Okay, again, with the engage, I just want you to think about the statistics from last week. Think about, do you trust something more or less based on statistics? And you should have a better idea of this in your head after last week. Does it make something seem more credible? Does it matter where the data comes from? And I'm going to have you guys look at the statistical bias again, explained just like last week. This is really a great resource too. This is going to help you. Sometimes I know that the summit is a little confusing in some of the resources they give. So you can look at this week. This is going to give you a ton of great information. This goes into great detail about the famine and the genocide and what exactly happened. So there is some really, really good stuff in here. Okay. And then it keeps going, but you're going to really like, let me keep going here. You're going to start making you a little sick here. You're going to really like the fact that there's a lot of good data. And this is what I really like. There's some good graphic organizers and some questions. And then if you continue to go down, you'll see that there are some first-hand accounts. And again, some of the stuff is a little bit more graphic because it is with the issue of genocide. And then again, here is some a video that you can watch that goes along with it. It's short, it's like 3 minutes. It gives a really good idea. It will provide you with a good idea of what happened. And then you have your Quizlet. And then you're going to explain what is the estimated number of deaths in Ukraine caused by the famine and why might the number actually be much higher. Again, thinking about bias, thinking about what the government's giving you. You're going to evaluate using the quiz, just a couple of questions, going over some vocabulary terms. And then you're going to look again, here is the data. The data in the document set. And then here is the graphic organizer that you can fill out as you go through it. Okay, looking at statistics and what exactly happened. Sorry, I clicked on that a little bit. Okay, and then the elaborate is just doing your checkpoint number 2. Just like last week, you did your checkpoint number 1. So you're going to take that information that you gained. You're going to keep in mind the point of view as you go through it, looking at the different points of view, argumentative claim, and really looking at the evidence that is provided. Okay, and then you're going to tell me what new information have you learned from this lesson, which hopefully is a ton of new information. And then again, here's the project overview. And remember, this project's just looking at 2 historical and 1 contemporary, so current issue of data and bias, and how numbers can be manipulated. Okay, parts of the project, we did the Great Leap Forward. This week we're doing Holodomor, and the next week we'll do Afghanistan. Okay, COG skills we already talked about, argumentative claims, selecting evidence, organizing the information, and presenting it in a multimedia way. And then just the habits of success, relevance of school, opportunities to reflect, looking at bias and data, statistics, and how it really does influence your life. Okay, so any questions or concerns, please reach out to me. Like I said, if you aren't able to really look at the document set, you don't quite